became clear to me a while ago that a large percentage of women know it's bad, but they run into overwhelming challenges that undermine their intentions. The two largest challenges are the lack of professional breastfeeding support after discharge from the hospital and a local culture that works against breastfeeding. The culture is such is that most women have never seen another woman breastfeed a child. Most women do not have a mother who breastfed and do not even have a grandmother who breastfed. They don't have close friends who can provide experience support. Most women in the state will get negative remarks from family and friends regarding breastfeeding, and they'll be told that the only appropriate place for baby to die in public is in a nasty public bathroom stall. Their first sort of professional support, usually their OB or pediatric doctors, have likely had limited education in breastfeeding. And due to the low number of women who breastfeed, these professionals have also never had many patients who breastfeed, thus limiting their real-world experience. Their doctors have also had limited personal experience, and thus their first stop for professional support is not as helpful as they would expect. Most places in the state have very limited other professional help, and the help that is available is often unknown to women and may be unaffordable. With this background, Baby Cafe started in the United Kingdom in 2000 and quickly spread across that country and is now spreading across the world and across the U.S. So when I first heard of the Baby Cafe idea, I realized it addressed these very issues. It provided professional support, it provided peer support, and it created a space where the culture is absolutely supportive to breastfeeding mothers. But I was really unsure whether Baby Cafe could really be achieved here. Shortly after I arrived here, I realized there are some amazing, dedicated, and passionate professionals and laywomen who are already here. So when we gathered them all together, all we really did is unleash this great potential, this talent, this passion that was already here, waiting. The volunteers who make a Baby Cafe are an incredible and dedicated group of women who want to serve this community. Of course, passion is one thing, but in the real world, things cost money. And that's where it gets actually more amazing. McMillan Restaurant here generously donated the space. Local hospitals supported the employee participation. The Community Foundation took us in, gave us support, educated us on how to get donor support, and administer that support to make this happen. We've had the most generous donors that I will share with you in a few minutes. And this past month, we were notified they were receiving a very generous grant for the March of Dimes. We realize the work we're doing here has profound implications for the health of the community. So I appreciate all of you guys coming out today. I appreciate your support, and I ask you to continue this support. Because what mothers do when they come here, what the volunteers do here, and what the donors have contributed to is profound. They're improving the health of a whole generation in this area, and very likely the next generation as well. We will see less infections and hospitalizations in our children. We will see a lowering of sudden infant death syndrome. We will see a lowering of cancer in our children. We will see less obesity in our children, and likely their children. We will see less high blood pressure and diabetes in our adult children. We will lower breast cancer in mothers and their daughters. This is what you guys are doing here. Thank you.